Go tell it on the mountain.
Sorry, Mrs. Curly Faux Crystal. I wanted to come in real quick to show you a little bit what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. I mentioned in my last video, I think I mentioned it in my last video, that I am cooking. I'm cooking for 2 households. I'm a good cook, and I love to cook. So I'm looking a little rough right now. But I kind of want to give you a quick glimpse of what I'm cooking right now. I haven't started on the turkey yet. And again, it's Tuesday. So this big boy is still defrosting. Okay. And as you see in here, I'm trying not to fog up the lens. Pot of greens. I got my, I had to do the Jaws bacon. I got a combination of collard, mustards, turnips, and I have, my mom used to call it rutabaga. I think that's what those are. And the greens. So I cut some of those up, and this is the duck. Actually, this is for my parents. My mom has dementia, and she don't cook anymore, so that was one of her requests, is the duck. And in this pot back here, this is for my parents. This is the same type of greens, except for I got 2 turkey wings in there. And they just started off cooking probably about an hour ago. So I like to cook them for 2 hours on high, and I'll cut down and cook them for like the last hour and a half on medium-low temperature. And I'm also going to be doing hens, Cornish hens. Everything's out, thawing out, so that's what that is. The turkey I took out yesterday. So here's some of my stuff. My kitchen is so crowded right now. That I'm gonna be adding it to the foods. And I keep a stock kitchen, you guys, because I love to cook. But my pantry's a little dark. Stuff is just piled up on top of each other, and we need to remodel it actually, because you see this big thing down here that actually can be probably taken out and some shelves added. But just to give you a quick glimpse, my cell phone's ringing. My cereal cabinet. Just a second. Hello? You have the wrong number. Yes. No, you guys called before. You have the wrong number. No Templeton. Bye. Sorry. I keep getting someone calling for Mrs. Temperton or something. I'm like, no, wrong address. But anyway, this is the first beginning of my dressing. I don't do no stuffing. That's not the real deal. My parents from the South, and they taught me, my mom taught me how to do the dressing. So this consists of, I think it's Auntie Meals. It's this bag right here. And I have about 3 eggs in there, and I think 6 to 8 ounces of milk. I'm not too sure. But to get this consistency of the cornbread, that's what I need. Okay, so I'm going to put that. It has also about, I don't measure, you guys. I've been cooking so long I don't measure. But it has about probably 5 cap full of canola oil in it. And this is the dressing mixtures. A little bit of carrots, a lot of onions, red pepper, green pepper, and celery. Okay, that's with that. And this is just some apples, what I'm going to use inside the turkey, because I'm actually going to barbecue that bad boy. We have a huge smoker. So I told my husband, he's down there asleep because he got to go to work. But I'm like, you guys to get back there and clean the grill, because it will be on the smoker tomorrow. And it'll probably take about maybe 6 hours to smoke. Just depends. It cooks pretty quick, so I'm going to have to really be careful and get all the fire died down and make sure we don't burn it. And I also wanted to show you, I I can make cakes, but I'm not too big on baking cakes. So, but I did get a Thanksgiving cake at Walmart and some cakes for the kids. And go ahead and check them. When you're cooking these greens, you cannot cover them all the way up. That steam gets it going and condensation start building up on the lid, and it's like water start spilling on my flat top. I'm enjoying my stove too. This is a new stove we got when we bought the house. Frigidaire. That's what it is. Stainless steel. Stainless steel. But I'm also going to show you once I start cooking my favorite dish, which is my sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go right now, and because I got to put this cornbread in the oven, get it going. But I think that's it, and I'll just come back and show you once I get things halfway done. Bye bye. Hey guys, I wanted to come back real quick to show you my cornbread that's done. This is the first batch, and I have another one of these, but I can't find it. But I have two of these, which is over here. I'm getting ready to fill that one now with this mix once I finish mixing it. So I just wanted to show you. And my greens are pretty much done. I'm just letting them simmer a little bit. Probably have to pour some water off them a little bit, but they taste great. I just taste both batches, and they taste pretty good. So I'll come back maybe later. I think I might start on one pan of dressing tonight, the little smaller pan. So, and I'll come back and show you that. The cornbread is done, as you see. So all I'm going to do is just crumble it up. And I might end up switching to a bigger pan to mix it. I'm just tired of washing dishes. But that's basically, and when you take it out the oven, you want to give it about 30 minutes, 40 minutes to cool off. I did spray the pan with this here a little bit. Plus I put oil in the cornbread mixture, so that helps to keep it from sticking as much. I'm going to go ahead and finish crumbling this up, and then I'll come back and show you how I add my ingredients. Okay, this is what I'm going to add to the cornbread here after I finish crumbling up the pieces. They're very moist. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. So I'm just going to add not too much. This little pan here is for my parents so they can eat on their own time. I'm just kind of stir that in. And normally I would cook the meat first and use the juices from the meat. But since I have so much to cook, I'm just going to use chicken broth. And then when the meat is done, you know, I can always kind of pour some juice over it. You know, a duck is greasy anyway. But I'm going to cook that separate in its own pan because this little pan here is pretty small. But the way I make my dressing, I don't even really have to use any juice from the meat, but it's good for flavoring, so I probably will do it anyway. But that's, add a little bit more. And real quick, I'm going to show you what ingredients I'm going to use. and then I'm gonna come back. I'm going to use sea salt, and I don't measure, you guys, so I mean I can just kind of break it down at the end once the dressing's done. But I'm gonna use sea salt, black pepper, a little seasoning salt, and to give it the dressing flavor so it won't taste like cornbread, my favorites is sage and the ground cumin cumin, I call it cumin. Garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and this is just some sage I'm going to use up. It's not that much left in there. But that's it, and then I'm going to use the Swanson chicken broth. Then I'll come back once it's done. And you guys have any questions at the end of the tape, feel free to ask me in the comment section or send me an inbox or whatever. But I'll be back.